Hey guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. We're on a brand new season. We've only watched the first episode and they have managed to find somewhere potentially secure with this prison. And it's the best news they've had for a while. It's put a smile on a lot of their faces because it's relief more than anything. But they've got to try and clear it out. They cleared out what they could see outside. But as they've gone to try and clear inside, the fact that it's a prison and there's corridors and doors and walls everywhere and you don't know where leads where, because you kind of need a map or a schematic or something. Maggie and Glenn have got split up. They're in one of the locked frigging doors somewhere, and Herschel has got bit. And Rick, quick thinking, just chopped his fucking leg off. Just like, whew, that was it. Said if there's any chance of saving him, I don't even know if this works, because as far as I would think, it's in the bloodstream anyway. Will cutting the leg off save him? I don't know. But the added complication of that is Laurie is about to drop a kid, and they were relying on Herschel to do the delivery, and now he's legless, and I don't mean drunk. Oh dear God. Right, and then right at the end of the episode we appear to have found some inmates who have survived. That's the only clip we got. So with that said, let's go and watch episode 2. Just before we do, if you are enjoying The Walking Dead, don't forget to subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. And we'll carry straight on. Let's go. Episode 2 of season 3.
Slow and steady.
Okay, so there's our survivors.
He got bit.
Big.
Oh, whoa.
Ain't nobody needs to get hurt.
He's like,
Who the hell are you people anyway? Come on, we gotta go.
oh my God.
Come on.
This dude's pointing a gun in it. It's like, I don't know what's going on here. Why don't you put that down before someone gets shot?
Let's go.
Extreme circumstance. Because he was just blindsided by it.
Stop.
They're coming with you. It tells us one thing. Before we go any further and before we even hear anything from these inmates, they thought they were a rescue team, Rick and the group, which we know they're not. He's pretty much informed them, if that's who you think you are, they ain't coming. But if they've been here this whole time and appear to not be bit, appear to be well, and obviously sealed off in wherever it is, because the one good thing is they know the prison, or at least they should do. They must have water, supplies, food, or they wouldn't be here. So at least there's that. I don't even know if you can save the man. We need the damn infirmary. Oh, that's knocking me sick, man.
Is he gonna die?
No, he's gonna be okay.
Oh, poor boy.
Get to stabilizing.
This
I
is
need to
wrong
keep
with
his
me,
leg
family.
elevated. Get some pillows. He's already bled through the sheets.
Damn, that was just a complete disaster.
Cell block C. Cell 4, that's mine, gringo. Let me in.
Today's your lucky day, fellas. You've been pardoned by the state of Georgia. You're free to go.
Group of civilians breaking into a prison you got no business being in.
You clearly have
Got me
never been
thinking there ain't no
outside
place
of
for us
here.
to go.
Should go find out.
Do not leave his side. If he dies, you need to be there for that.
There ain't nothing for you here.
These guys have never been outside. They don't know what it's like.
Everyone relax. There's no need for this.
How many of you in there?
Too many for you to handle.
You don't know, do you?
How long you been locked in that cafeteria?
Since it happened, clearly.
Going on like 10 months.
You heard about dudes going cannibal, dying, coming back to life?
Yeah?
Crazy.
One guard looked out for us, locked us up in the
It's all
cafeteria,
out there
told us
too,
sit tight,
guys.
threw me this piece, said he'd be right back.
We've been thinking that the Army or the National Guard should be showing up any day now.
If there's one thing you can rely on probably inmates to do, because of their circumstance, is to actually keep a log and keep a count as to how long it's been, because you would normally be counting how many days till your release. Why don't you take him to a hospital? I mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense, normally, doesn't it? So they've been locked in here. All they knew was a riot and a fire broke out, and they started hearing about people coming back to life and them being cannibals. So I don't know whether they've fully experienced just what's going on, but they're obviously not party to the fact that the whole world has gone to shit, and this is all there is. This is... Are they going to even believe them? Because let's face it, if you haven't been part of this or witnessed any of this outside of these four walls, and people tell you what the world's changed into, you're going to be like, are you sure? He thinks these guys are fucking bank robbers.
There's no government, no hospitals, no police.
It's all gone.
It's all gone.
For real?
For real.
Serious.
My kids.
They're all
My
gone.
old lady.
They're gone, man.
Yo, you
Sorry.
got a cell phone or something that we can call our family?
You just don't
They
get
won't
it, do you?
work.
No phones, no computers.
Ain't no way.
See for yourself.
Try it out. I mean, surely you must have had some idea the fact that no one came.
How the hell did you get in here in the first place?
Cut a hole in that fence over there by that guard tower.
Fall their way in. That's
Ain't
the
no way this Robin Hood cat's
brutal
responsible for
truth.
killing all these freaks.
Must be 50 bodies out here.
Yeah. You're classifying this as you would have to be some serious hardcore criminal element to wade your way in here and take out 50 bodies, even if there was 10, 15 of you, with the way that these things attack, not realizing that this world has turned everyone into, through no choice, into killing machines. You had to, because it's fight or die.
We're moving back into our cell block.
You'll have to get your own.
It is mine. I still got personal artifacts in there. That's about as mine as it gets.
Whoa. Maybe let's try to make this work out so everybody...
This isn't going to work
I don't
out.
see that happening. Can do all this. Least we can do is take out another cell block.
With what?
Landing here will spot us some real weapons, won't you, boss?
How stocked is that cafeteria?
Yeah.
Must have plenty of food. 5 guys lasting almost a year.
There's only a little left.
Bet you got more food than you got choices.
You gotta be worried sick about delivering the baby.
Even more so now.
I look worried.
Yeah.
You look disgusting. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, he's a prick. Yeah. I can see Rick keeping a real eye on this dude. How much is a little? That's more food than they've
A
had
little bit of food goes fast.
in months.
You can have a bag of corn, some tuna fish.
Said half. That's the deal.
What are we gonna do without him?
Hey, stop it. Right, stop it. He's still here. This won't break him.
This is one big issue that you have, even if you have somebody who's able-bodied and can walk, like Herschel could, like any of them can, and can take care of themselves, and can defend themselves, and can fight, and so forth. But any of you get any injury, supposing Herschel does survive this somehow, he's going to be on crutches. Can you live and be in this world knowing you are a burden and are always going to slow everyone down because you are in effect or disabled? This has turned the world into only the fittest survive, only the strongest survive, and putting to aside all the things that society had about treating people with mental issues or disabilities or any of that, That's because things weren't trying to kill you around every corner, okay? And you having to protect yourself from them. This is, I think, another issue that they're probably going to have to tackle here is how far do you go to allow someone to be a burden? And even worse, for the person that is the burden, Herschel, if he wakes up and he somehow recovers from this, you are like, I know at some point I'm probably going to get one of the rest of you either hurt, bit, killed, whatever, because I'm going to slow you down because you're going to feel as though you need to protect me because I can't defend like I used to. It's, oh man, this creates a whole new issue.
We've been through so much already.
You're expecting it to.
I'm not expecting. All right, I'm just prepared.
There's a good chance he won't wake up.
Why are you so eager to give up on him?
I'm not giving up on him.
Sure sounds like it. We have Carol.
She's not a doctor. Dad taught her a few things to help with the baby.
She stopped the bleeding.
There's a lot more where this came from.
I mean, not so long ago, our group were virtually starving.
No fever. But his breath is labored and his pulse is way down and he hasn't opened his eyes yet.
And we'll be here.
Living beside each other.
I'm not giving up this prison.
Do they have guns?
I only saw one.
But I need you to know that not for 1 second do I think there's malice in your heart. You're not a killer, and I know that.
You don't fire guns unless your back's up against a wall.
No.
Noise attracts them. Really riles them up. Anyone breaks ranks, we could all go down. Anyone runs off, they could get mistaken for a walker. Just remember to go for the brain.
We'll take care of each other. Like Hal. Me missing Glenn will like Hal. Be peaceful. I'm gonna have to fight. If it's time to go, it's okay.
I mean, it's a serious... It's not an injury. Well, it is an injury because he got bit, but Rick doing what he did has left him with such a slim chance, but better than no chance.
Let's go.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Which is why something's going to go wrong. Oh, you... Wasting energy. No, you're wasting energy. That won't do fuck all. It's just vicious. All the air's vicious.
Wasn't much left, but I cleared it out.
You went by yourself?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
And no one kept an eye on you?
I killed 2 walkers.
All right, do you see this? This was with the whole group.
We needed supplies, so I got them.
I appreciate that,
Then
but
get off my back!
Carl!
Oh.
She's your mother. You can't talk to her like that.
Stomach not too hard.
Yeah, stomach's useless.
I hear you. Brain. Stay in tight formation. No more
waste time. He is panicking. And it's too late. You're dead. Shouldn't have used your gun. And you are done, my friend.
I can't leave Herschel.
This is important.
Carol, I cannot.
Go on. We got it.
No way.
We'll be fine.
I'm telling you, I don't feel anything. It's just a scratch.
No, it's not.
I can keep fighting.
You cut that old guy's leg off to save his life?
Look where the bite is.
I'm not changing into one of those things.
Look, man, there has to be something we can do. We would just lock him up.
You son of a bitch.
We've been through this enough. Oh. Now that there is a bona fide killer. That's all I'll say. We got a problem with him. And unfortunately, the big guy, he not panicked, but he hesitated.
You wanting to use a walker for practice is a sane thing. I mean it.
Yeah,
What's she doing?
Just trying to wrap my mind around it.
Herschel had a little bit of experience with this kind of thing, but he's not going to be able to do it anymore. I need experience. And we have plenty of cadavers.
You're gonna open that door, just the one, not both of them. Because we need to control this.
I got this.
I said one door!
That's our control already. Fuck! You nearly took his head off! He just nearly killed Rick. Stranggled him down and just left him to it. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Shit happens.
Hate to say it, I think we're just gonna have to put him down. Yes. I'm afraid it had to happen. Holy moly.
Down on your knees. Tell him, Oscar.
Stop talking, man.
Yeah. This guy's running scared. Oh, dumbass. You just barricaded yourself. Oh. No, shut the door. We are at that point. We're at that point. I discussed this quite a way back. You have to kill to protect your own group. There is no two ways about it, and the person who you need, one person that can do it and can make that decision at the right time before it gets out of control or it ends up in a travesty or whatever. Rick's that guy. He has to be. He's a calculated, last resort, no other choice killer. I don't know what you call that. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Were I in his position, I would have just done exactly what he just did with the two of them. And I'm not sure what I'd do with the two remaining ones. We'll see. Oh no. Is he gone? That's why Rick said stay with him. Has he gone? Oh Christ! Oh no! No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. He's not dead.
You knew. Daryl, let's end this now. Sir, please listen to me. It was them that was bad. It wasn't us. Oh, that's convenient. You saw what he did to Tiny. I like my pharmaceuticals, but I'm no killer.
There you go.
I
He's in here for
can't
drugs.
even be and he ain't very good at it neither.
What about you?
I ain't never pleaded for my life.
Not starting now.
And I ain't about to start now.
You can see in your eyes. Back off. Separate.
I knew these guys.
They're all shot out their cells.
They were good men.
Man, this is sick.
We're locking down this cell block. From now on, this part of the prison is yours. Take it or leave it. That was the deal.
Take those bodies outside and burn them.
No, he's barely in an hour, isn't he? So maybe Rick's quick thinking has done the job. Wow. Yeah. Jesus.
I mean, what are we gonna do? Hire lawyers and get divorced and split our assets?
Here's your axe. Here's my axe.
We got food. Herschel's alive. Today was a good day.
Yeah, it was.
We're awful grateful for what you did.
Like I said, it's slowly killing him a piece at a time. You can see it up here psychologically. Okay, episode 2 of season 3. That was a great episode. That pretty much had everything I expected from it before we started. I wasn't sure how this was going to go with these inmates. It kind of pretty much went where I thought it was. The main guy of the group, I don't know his name. It doesn't matter because he's got a machete through his head. But he just did not give a crap. He macheted his friend to death when he got bit, which already gave us the telltale sign. And then when he inadvertently fucking yanked both of them doors and they almost got overrun, when he swung for that one, he nearly took Rick's head off. And then just, oh, well, you know, shit happens. No. And then saw him go down and just looked round and just carried on. Yeah. When the camera angle swapped to it just being them, a horizontal shot of just him and Rick, I'm like, any second now, he's going to do it. And he did. It was literally within a second or two. The judgment call had been made. I would have made it. And I think he did the right thing. Running after the other one, well, he panicked and has just committed himself to a dead end. That's the end of him. This is the whole thing I was talking about. You're going to, excuse me, you have to kill. You at least have to have one or two of you in a group that can be ruthless when they need to be ruthless, but level-headed to the point where you're not doing it for sport. You're not doing it because there's no consequences to it anymore. You're doing it because the consequences are, if you don't, you're going to be sat here later today or tomorrow or the end of the week where you've lost one of your own because you didn't take the initiative when you saw what was coming. The last two remaining, I don't think are killers. One guy said he likes his pharmaceuticals and he was in here for B&E, so he's just been stealing to feed his habit. He's not a killer. The other guy, not so sure, but obviously, you know, he stared down the barrel of Rick's gun and just went, you got to do what you got to do. So maybe they stay in it for a bit. They're in a separate cell block. The Herschel thing, God, I thought for a minute when his fucking arm went up, I thought he'd bit Laurie. I was like, no! And it was just a body response from him coming out of it. And I like that he just held his hand up just to go, yeah, I'm only here because how fast you acted and what you did. So what we can take from this is it appears, at least for the time being, I don't know it may change, I may be speaking too soon here, but it does appear that Rick thinking, right, he's instantly been bit on the leg, get rid of the leg now, let's see if we can save him. He hasn't turned, he hasn't died. Maggie was already facing the fact that she thought he was a goner. I thought he was a goner, I'll be honest with you. Meanwhile, every shot we get with Rick and Laurie, when it's at a calm moment in the episode, you can see this is slowly just destroying Rick on a emotional, personal level. And I don't know. I mean, if this carries on the way it appears to be carrying on, the things you're having to deal with, this guy's going to be unrecognizable from the person he was. But then again, or any of them. I mean, the naivety, of course, because they weren't around it, of these inmates thinking it was just they've been left to it for a time being, thinking that there's still a world out there. They've kind of been protected from it all. It showed initially around that first attack when they had them go in. They're busy doing what prisoners do, shivving people and stabbing them in the stomach, and like, you're expending all your energy, you're taking too long. When your back's up against the wall, there's 20 of them, you don't have time for that shit. So, the prison's secure to a point. I don't think whether they should be delving further into any other cell blocks or anything. It doesn't look as though the guards at the time I have taken care of a lot of them. But we don't know how many more are still in here, in locked doors, rooms. The one good thing we've got some medical supplies and we do have some food. So it's a temporary reprieve for now. I still don't think it's a... I don't think anything is. I don't think anything's permanent. The only thing that's permanent in this show is death. And at the point of death, the only thing is for sure is you're coming back as one of them because you are all infected. And we don't know why, or how, or where, and how it happened. And I don't think we're going to get to. Damn it. Right, that was the first episode of 2 for the week. We do 2 a week, 1 on YouTube, 2 on Patreon. If you want to watch the full-length episodes, you can just check the link in the description, as always, and you can head over and watch them there. And I will be back with the next episode very shortly. Until then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Do not forget, if you will enjoy The Walking Dead or any of the shows that are on my channel, don't forget to do the subscribe bit down here. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'm trying to provide as much commentary as I can because this show is top notch. Really is. You can always tell when a show's top notch because usually you can't shut me up. Right then, I will see you for episode 3 next. Take care.